What's today?
This is the tea for today. Oh, it's about to go down today.
I swear for goodness, I feel like Black History Month is being sponsored by Crown Royal and Hennessy. I swear, I feel like we need to unplug it, wait 10 seconds and plug it back in because it has been a whole mess and it's only the 12th. So anyway, the baby and the baby's baby mama, she goes by the Fade Lady on Instagram because that's what she does. She cuts hair. Everything was just cool just literally a couple of weeks ago, up until most recently when she just put him on blast for having another baby, but not by her. Now, I want to go ahead and show you just the fact that just not too long ago during Super Bowl weekend, they were one big happy family and people have been praising him for being a family man. So go ahead and take a look at these videos with her rubbing his feet. Happy times, y'all. Happy times. Take a look, y'all.
Interrupting my foot rub, baby. Okay, then. Little one. What's happening?
Can we go to the playground?
It's not a playground, baby. It's a carnival.
Mommy, can I go to the party now?
No. Carnival. No. Carnival.
Carnival.
So yesterday she posted on her Insta story, I've been asking God to show me the people who aren't for me, and he did just that. I'm a firm believer and I know that it's going to get greater later. All right. But she wasn't done yet. She still has some more posts to get off of her chest, y'all, because she was really going off yesterday. She also continued, she said, and speaking the truth does not mean I am not a God-fearing woman. This is why I'm here today. Never be afraid to speak about what is right and what's wrong. Who I am as a woman will always shine through any bullshit. I know who I am. Some people should do some soul searching and figure out who they are. You know, she was talking to the baby, okay, because of what came out, which we're going to talk about. All right. And she continued on. She said some more shit. Hold on. It's coming. You got to bear with me, y'all. It says, touch not my anointed child. Okay, girl. She said, another child was the least of my worries, but a convicted spirit is what the real issue is. So basically, the baby is having another baby because she wasn't finished. She also posted some text message on her Insta story, basically blasting the baby of having another relationship. And not only that, having a relationship and having a baby with this person that he was seeing. Okay, so this is the post. This is courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk. I got this. It seems that he is talking to another woman. She's in Winston. Everybody was like, ooh, she's from Winston. Apparently, he has a baby on the way with another woman. And on top of that, the woman appears to be a stripper. Okay, so what a slap in the face for the baby's baby mama. Not only is he out here having a baby on her, and yes, I said on her, the girl is also a stripper. I watched the girls live last night, and they was literally in there dancing. I mean, she was just kind of taking it easy, but while her little ratchet ass friends was around her dancing, I'm just thinking to myself, what a slap in the face this must be to this girl to not only find out that he's having another baby, but my God, what a ratchet. It's her right here. Okay. And she was very proud.
No, because I'm going to show all your fans that you that you policing your child's mother.
Yep.
Why would I police? When have I ever policed?
So these were, again, she just posted these not too long ago. All right. She said, I will forever honor and cherish your love. You've helped me become whole while molding me into an amazing woman. She was just, this is courtesy of the Shade Room. She was just posting pictures. And then you saw the clip before that, she calling him out and saying that you holding back, you policing your baby mama, you policing me. You won't let me do anything. All right. So this is a whole mess. And we're going to talk about this today. All right. We're going to talk about situationships because that's exactly what this is. Now, when all of this was posted, now this was happy time again, not too long ago, y'all, and now he out here confessing, which I'm going to show you the video a little later about him talking about this whole situation and talking about the fact that yes, he is indeed having another baby. But let's talk about situationships for a minute, because that's exactly what this is. A situationship is something, or you can define it as a relationship that's not defined. We are not saying we are together, but we are still doing everything that would constitute a relationship. This is the baby's words. Y'all can read that. I'm not going to read it because right now I'm kind of mad at him. Okay, so I ain't gonna read what he said. Not because I like him or anything like that, but I'm kind of I'm hurting for her, and that's why I want to talk about situationships. You have two people who clearly got two kids together, not married, but they got two kids together. They still kicking it. They still been kicking it and probably vacationing together, doing things together, hanging out together, like they are together. But supposedly they're single. And so when something like this happens, he has no accountability, and he doesn't have to be accountable for it, because he can simply say, well, we weren't together, which he will say. You will hear it in the video that I'm going to post. It's a little lengthy, so I kept it at the end so you can make your own interpretations of it. So basically, the clip that I saw floating around last night was, well, we weren't together when this happened. Basically, we weren't together, so she has no reason to be upset if we weren't together. This girl is upset the way most women would have been upset. Okay, at the end of the day, she's human. And more than likely, he had her believing that there was something. And I even believed, I didn't even really know the baby that well, but I always saw her. When he was around, you would see her following. You would see her somewhere up in there. Now, this is an established businesswoman, so I don't want to sit here and act like she's just kind of just waiting with bated breath on him. But the truth of the matter is, he was touted as this family man. And a lot of people believed it. And that's why situationships don't work. You can kind of you have wiggle room when you don't define things. And it's a shame because, again, she laid down and had two kids with this man. And the way they've been moving around, and probably been moving for a minute, one would think he had a woman. And then he goes out here and now he has another baby on the way. And he can kind of wiggle out of it. And people are like, oh, well, no, he said he was single simply because it wasn't defined. And that happens more often than not. That happens more often than not. Case in point, my son is a father. All right. I have a grandbaby. She'll be 5 months tomorrow. And not too long ago, him and his child's mother kind of doubled back, so to speak. I'll just put it like that. They doubled back. And when I found out, I set them both down because they got into it. Something happened where along the lines of he was out with somebody else. She got upset and all hell ensued. Okay. And I set them both down and I said, listen, y'all act like y'all invented this baby mama, baby daddy thing. These things don't work. I don't ever recall a situation in history where a baby mama and a baby daddy can still mess with each other, go about your separate business, and don't nobody get in their feelings about it. It doesn't work. In that case in point, this is this. He had to make this woman feel like she was his woman. They were doing everything like they were a couple. And now he gets to slide over here and say, well, we weren't together, a break baby, if you will. And people are dragging her. Well, you should have, he was single. If he said he was single and she said she was single, I personally feel on her part, she was saying that to protect herself so that if something came out or he was out here creeping around or it looked like it, she could protect her own self and save herself from embarrassment by saying, well, we weren't really together. But truth be told, that stuff is not like that. And that they do be together. They be playing house. That's why we have to be very, very mindful and tell our young people not to be out here having all these babies by somebody that won't even, they'll make a lifetime commitment with you with a child, in her case too. But you ain't committed enough to make her your wife, but you are committed enough to be with her somewhere in her life forever because you guys have kids together. Like, make it make sense. I've never understood that, how on one hand, people will make a lifetime commitment, which is a child, and they're together. But then when you ask them, well, y'all gonna be together, y'all gonna get, I don't know, I don't know. Like, huh? You already committed. You're committed. And they've been moving around and walking around. This girl on rubbing his feet. This girl just showering him with all this love, showing how much she loved him. She's been posting. They've been together. The baby is not going to calm me with his bullshit on this one. All right. Have you ever had the wind knocked out of you? That's why I feel for this woman, because if you've ever had the wind knocked out of you in a way where you found out something that just completely destroyed you in that moment, you can feel for this woman for a moment. And that's how I feel. That's why I'm feeling for her. Because my goodness, now I ain't never had nobody tell me they having a baby on me or whatever. But just the thought of thinking that everything was good. Clearly she didn't know. She wouldn't have reacted like this if she knew. I just can't believe that. She wouldn't have reacted like this if she actually knew that this was happening. This was clearly something he kept away from her, because she would not be acting like this. This is something that she found out probably through searching. You know, they say don't go looking, you might find. But this is a situationship. This is a clear case of a baby's father still doubling back and acting like he in a relationship with the baby's mother, but still getting the wiggle room to say, well, we weren't together. So I'm still a good dude because technically we weren't together and we're not together. I mean, it's just sad. It's sad. And we see it so many times. We see it all the time. And I see people on here like, I thought he was different. Why? Why would you think he was different? What makes the baby different? What makes him different? It don't. We just, like I said, this is not the most unusual thing in the world to see things happen like this. But I'm just saying, I just don't know why people think they keep inventing these baby mama, baby daddy relationships. They just don't work. You can't double back. It just doesn't work. It never works out. But I bet you any kind of money, if she was to do to him what he did to her, he would be losing his shit. He would be losing his shit. And now he want to sit here and act like, well, I just don't understand why she's feeling like this. Or da, da, da. Yes, you do. You understand exactly what she's feeling. But anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. I'm going to show you this video. It's about 8 minutes long of the baby kind of explaining this situation, because I think it's worth watching. And some of you might feel like, you know what, he's right. But I'm feeling for her right now. As a woman, I am feeling for her. And I feel terrible that she just got the wind knocked out of her like that. All right. Because as strong as she's sitting here acting like she is, that would hurt anybody. All right. But stay out of these situationships, y'all. If y'all ain't together, if y'all ain't going to define it, just move on. Move on.
What's happening? It look like today's turning out to be another eventful day for baby on the internet, per usual. Per usual, you know what I mean? They're used to it, whatever. Come with the territory. But unfortunately enough, like, for y'all, this type situation ain't gonna get the reaction or the vibe that y'all probably expecting out of me, because unlike any other situation like this one, is way too delicate. It got the most important thing in the world to me dead in the center of it. And what I stand on as a man, as a parent, as a father, what I stand on, like, is completely against ever allowing, you know, your child to be exploited on the internet for clicks or for clout, or fuck the clout word, for just anything negative. I don't want it. I don't want it nowhere near my baby, or I don't want it to affect my baby no type of way. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. That's my job as a parent, to protect her from those type of things, especially the type of parent I am, and just the shit I stand on, you know what I mean, as a man. So, you know, the little shit that them been put out there and shit, yeah, it's been brought to my attention. I see what's going on. I see the screenshots and the old screenshots, and I see motherfucking videos from a week or two ago or what have you. And my response is just this, like, I have no response at all. This is my response, and this isn't even really a response. This really me just speaking my piece on it, then I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave it where it's at. You know what I mean? Any situation that my daughter is there in the middle of, I never shine negative light on it. I never feed negative attention into it. You get what I'm saying? Because as a parent, I would never want to set that example for my child. I would never want my child to ever be able to look back and see that. I would never even invite y'all into my child's world. That's just not what I do. The only thing y'all gonna see about my child is see me loving on her and taking care of her and you know, treating her like the princess that she is, and that's the princess she will remain until she becomes the queen that she's destined to be. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how that's gonna go. That's just that on that. No matter how uninteresting or whatever, however it may seem to anybody, you know, when it come to my baby, like, you know, in any situation she directly affected by, like, I ain't got no rap for you, you know. I ain't got no rap for the internet. You see what I'm saying? Because that ain't how I'm built. That ain't what I'm about, and that ain't what I'm on. And anybody that's on that, anybody that feed into that just lets you know. You get what I'm saying? That intentions and shit ain't as pure as they ought to be in the first place when a child is involved. You get what I'm saying? So for those who feed into that shit and who like that shit and all that shit, like, you know, God bless y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all enjoy it while it's going on, but you won't be enjoying none of that on my end. You get what I'm saying? You won't see none of that come from me. And the only reason why, you know, this situation was even able to happen is because of the good heart I got beating in my chest, and, you know, the forgiving spirit that I got. Like, that's the only reason why this situation was able to even happen, or really shit would have been nipped in the bud. But I look for nothing in return for that. That's just me being who I am, me being who I was raised to be, me being the man that I am. Like, you know, I accept what come with me being who I am, and going through shit like this. That's something that come with, you know, me being the type of nigga I am. I could have been, you know, did this, did that. You know what I mean? I could have been did that, but that ain't what, you know what I mean? That ain't what helped me sleep at night. That ain't how I rock. That ain't how I rock. And I don't even like to see other people go out like that. I don't even like to see other people do suck ass shit like that. I done lost respect for a lot of people based off of how they move in situations like this. You get what I'm saying? And I never just, aside from that, it ain't about nobody else. Aside from all that shit, like, anything got my baby involved, bro, it ain't going like that. It ain't going. So y'all enjoy that show from that other end and just understand that, you know, if it come down to this, then you get what I'm saying? What the fuck make you think, you know, it wasn't supposed to come down to this? If it ever come to a situation like this, what make you think that it wasn't supposed to? What make you think that, you know, that situation ain't run its course? And I'm not naive enough to go against that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I got no foul words. I got no foul play. I got nothing bad to say. I wish shouted the best, like I always have. You get what I'm saying? And I pray that everything work out in shouted favor. Whatever the intentions is behind any of this shit, I pray that, you know, I pray that whatever was looking to be gained from it, I pray that it's gained in a righteous way, not through the bullshit, and not at the expense of my child's mind and my child's peace of mind and my child's well-being. Like, that ain't what I'm for, and I ain't for nobody to support that or fuck with that. I ain't for that. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't about me. That's why I'm making a video. It's about my child. So y'all enjoy that shit for as long as it lasts, but don't look at me. And just a warning for, like, any of the media, any of that shit. Like, when it comes time for me to do interviews and all that shit, like, anything that got something to do with my child, like, just don't bring that up to me. I wouldn't advise y'all to bring that up to me, because, you know, I don't live for y'all. I live for her at the end of the day, and I'm gonna continue to live for her. You know, and that's the way it should be. And I want to encourage any nigga out here breathing on this earth that got a child to do the same thing if ever faced with a situation like this. Don't go outside. Don't worry about how the internet gonna perceive you or how anybody gonna set that right example for your baby. You know what I mean? Make sure your baby know at the end of the day. Make sure you can wake up, put your pants on, look in the mirror at the end of the day and say, as a father, I did the right thing. Now, there's no rapper. Now, there's no superstar. Nah, as a father, because I'm a father first. As I've said in several other situations that the good God has taken me through. And I always come through them situations with my head held high, and this will be another one of them situations, you get what I'm saying? And I pray that all parties involved go through this shit with their chin up and their head held high, and they come out with a cool head, you know what I mean? And you know, live on beyond these circumstances that's being put out here for whatever reasons. I mean, I know what reasons they're being put out here, but never mind that, man. You know, I got no negative energy. I got no rap. I got nothing bad to say. And, shut up out right now.
Stop that motherfucking music, man. I'm the best motherfucker.
Right now.
No, you not. All your shit sound the same.
That nigga shut up. I got a problem. Bitch, call. I need a new number. Shut up, bitch. Know I'm the
So y'all go stream, download, shut up, all that good shit. So my baby trust fund can keep growing.
Yeah, that nigga shut up, bitch. I got a problem, bitch, get caught. I need a new number, shut up, bitch. Know I'm the shit.
I don't got nothing bad to say, man. If I had something bad to say, I'd have been living a fake ass life this whole time. I'd have been sitting around acting like everything was all good, but really having ill feelings and ill intentions in the cut, ready to just put them out there to the world, for the world to be entertained by them, but my daughter to be directly affected by it. And that ain't how I'm set up. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be blessed, man. You know, take care of them children. Take care of them children. Gone.